One side, I'm going to be microneedling at 0.25 millimeters deep with a microneedling roller. The other side, electroporation using the Laduora Lumeo. There's going to be no extras going on. There's going to be no stacking of different devices or serums. Literally, this, and this. If you're using an expensive serum like this, the real question is not what's in it, it's how much of it is actually getting into your skin. And more importantly, which method helps to maximize that? It's going to be the same serum, the same routine, the same amount of time on each side, and let's see which one actually delivers more. Actual needles or needle-free microneedling? Alright, so the serum that I use, this is the Calecim Professional Serum, and over the last 18 months this has pretty much replaced over 90% of my topical products, including retinol and vitamin C, because it literally made them obsolete. This is what's known as conditioned media. It's made from what stem cells release when they're active, and not the cells themselves, just what they produce. And those are the same things that your skin uses when it's repairing itself. Now, to eliminate any confusion and for complete transparency, the Calecim Professional Serum, the PTT6, you don't need to microneedle or use any devices to get it into your skin, because these ingredients can still interact with the skin on their own. But getting more of them in and getting them in consistently, it's where the real difference comes from. And that's what this whole comparison is about. I'm going to be doing a proper split face test. There's going to be the same amount of Calecim Professional Serum on both sides, same routine, same timing, treatments done, same time of the day. Now, I'm sure that people out there are going to be telling me that I've done one of the treatments on the better side of my face. Look, I can't help that my face is wonky or lopsided and that one side is more lifted than the other, or yada yada yada. So to keep things simple, let's start with the derma roller. This side is heads, this side is tails. And we have got, I have no idea what that is. We've got heads. So I think I said this side was heads. So this side, the derma roller, this side, the Lumeo. Okay, so according to this, I have got a skin age of 35 years old. I've got a hydration level of 25%. I've also got an oil level of 25%. And my skin elasticity is 46%. So for this side, again, I've got a skin age of 35 years old. I've got a hydration level of 24%. I've got an oil level of 24%. And I have got an elasticity of 46%. I'm going to go in with a full pipette for this side. This is a lot of Calecim to use. Normally you literally need just a couple of drops. Now at 0.25 millimeters, this is about helping product get in, not about collagen induction therapy. Now I can feel it as I'm going over the skin, but it's mild, literally barely a scratch, and that's exactly what I want. You're creating tiny channels across the surface, and this is where it becomes a bit technique dependent. How evenly you cover the skin, how much pressure you use, all of that will affect the results. Now when the serum goes on and goes in, I can feel that it's taken better than it would on untreated skin. But obviously with microneedling, you've got to make sure that you get everything treated nice and evenly. That means going in a cross-hatch pattern, so you're going up and down, small strokes, and it's going to need a little bit more work, but honestly, like, it's no big hassle. It's pretty straightforward to do a microneedling session. Now after a microneedling session, of course, there's going to be a little bit of redness. I guess nothing extreme, but the skin has been disturbed, so expect that redness. Now Calecim, they recommend not to use the serum during microneedling, but right after. For me, at 0.25 millimeters, you know, you're not breaking through that blood barrier in the skin. This serum is not sterile, which is why you shouldn't really microneedle deeply whilst using the serum, because essentially you could push it into the blood barrier, and you really don't want to be doing that with a non-sterile serum. So if you're doing any deeper than 0.25 millimeters, then you're going to want to apply the serum immediately after you finish microneedling. Now to work properly, it just needs to reach the right layer of the dermis, and mechanical microneedling does improve absorption. That's been proven, but it's not especially controlled, and I can see a lot of the serum is still sitting on my skin while I'm doing this. This gets 2 minutes on this side, right up to the eye. Now obviously being almost 45, I really should be taking care of my neck, but for the purpose of this video, I am just sticking with my face today. Et voila, the derma roller is done. Now for the other side, Electroporation with the Laduora Lumeo. Again, to keep things fair, I am taking pretty decent amount of the PTT6. Going to apply this exactly like I've done with the other one. Just going to fire the device on. stick it onto level 5, and I'm just going to go straight in. Now, straight away, this feels completely different. It's soothing, it's relaxing, and unlike microneedling, it requires the serum to be on the skin during use. There's no needles, there's no disruption to the surface. You're just moving the device across the skin while the serum is applied. And I know that because of the large tip on this, that the application is super even and it's covering a huge surface area at once. Obviously, this has got the microcurrent, the 4D microcurrent in it. It's also got some red light going on there, and it has got the sonic vibration. So it is kind of 3 treatments in one, but this is genuine microcurrent, genuine 4D microcurrent, and electroporation. The serum is fully absorbed into my skin, like fully. I can really notice that the serum is not sitting in certain areas, and I don't need to be working it in the same way as I do with the microneedling. It just goes in consistently across the whole side. And of course, afterwards, there's going to be no irritation to deal with. So from a control point of view, this feels much more predictable, and it is 100% boosting absorption to the max without the risk of crossing anything over into your blood barrier. Now, my skin is bone dry, which means that it has absorbed the serum already. The Laduora Lumeo, it does boost product penetration over 800% compared to manually applying things with your fingertips. But I've got to run this for the same amount of time as with the microneedling to make sure that things are nice and fair. So I'm looking at myself now in the camera, and both sides obviously are done. And for me, not just by feel, because I can feel there's a little bit of moisture still here, completely dry, because my skin has soaked up every last drop of the Calecim Professional Serum. Now, both obviously have improved absorption, but one feels far more controlled and with better results. And honestly, I love microneedling. Like, seriously, I love microneedling. I've been doing it for like over 6 years. But when I'm paying for a premium active like you get in the Calecim Professional Serum, I want to know that it's being absorbed and getting to work as much as possible. All right, so where this becomes more important is over repeated use. With microneedling, you're always working around the fact that you've created a micro injury. And the depth of the needles is important too. So you're spacing it out, you're managing irritation, and each session can feel slightly different. Not forgetting that you do need to sterilize the needles before you use them. You need to sterilize after you've used them. You need to make sure that your skin is 100% clean before you start to run this over it. And then of course, needles, they blunt over time. So after maybe 10 uses, you're going to need to throw this away and buy another one. But with the Laduora Lumeo and its 4D microcurrent electroporation, you can repeat the process without any of that. Same method, same feel, same result, but no recovery and no variability. And over time, that consistency starts to matter more than anything else. But of course, it is easy for me to sit here and say to you after a single session on camera that this side is looking better than this side, because you know, it's one session. What good is that? So I'm going to be breaking the rules a little bit this week, and I'm going to up the usage of the Calecim PTT6, and I'm also going to increase how often I'm using both of these. Normally I would use the Laduora Lumeo twice a week with the Calecim PTT6, and I would do microneedling at 0.25 millimeters like once a month maybe now. Really, this over the year has made this pretty much redundant, but I do still like to do a mechanical treatment every now and then. I guess one of the only real advantages that this might have over this is that you don't need to charge this. But regardless, I am going to treat my face every single day now for the next 7 days, and then we're going to come back and take a look after a week. By which time, hopefully, you'll be able to see a much clearer before and after, and the line will be gone. After a week of using both sides like this, the visible difference isn't dramatic, but it is absolutely noticeable. The electroporation side just feels more hydrated, it feels more plumped up and just more stable overall. Now, the microneedling side still works, but it feels less controlled, and I honestly just feel like so much serum is drying on the surface and evaporating away. Now, I know the power and potential of PTT6 in Calecim. Seriously, it helped transform my skin massively, and when I say massively, I mean more than I could have ever expected. And no, I've not been paid to say that. So if you step back and look at both sides, Microneedling at 0.25 millimeters works. It does improve absorption. It does help that product work its magic a little bit better than it would without. But one of the downsides to this is that it does it in a really short window, and it relies on creating some disruption in the skin. On the other hand, Electroporation is built specifically for this purpose. It's more controlled, it's more consistent, and it's easier to use regularly. So if you're looking at maximizing the efficacy of every last drop of these pure liquid gold serums, actually designed for use in hospital settings for wound healing, because that's exactly what this was invented for, then Electroporation, and specifically with the Laduora Lumeo, is going to literally double the value that you get out of every single one of these ampoules. I've said it before across my content, and I will say it again, that these two here, they're a marriage made in heaven. So before we wrap things up, it has been exactly 10 days since I started this little experiment. I done my last treatment 12 hours ago. I treated every single day for the 10 days. I didn't take a break because it's a little bit of a test. I wouldn't normally go that hard with the microneedling or the electroporation and the Calecim. But when you're doing these little experiments yourself, you've either got to be all in or not at all. So let's take a look. So this is saying that I've got a skin age of 23 years old. I have got a skin hydration content of 67%. I've got an oil content of 22%, and my elasticity is at 62%. On the side that I use the Laduora Lumeo, the Electroporation, I have got a skin age of 21 years old. I have got a skin hydration level of 86%. I've got an oil level of 16%, and I've got a skin elasticity of 68%. Now, like I said, this is 12 hours after doing my last session. And the numbers, the difference between them, as earlier, not huge, but they are still pretty impressive and more than enough to show consistently that the Electroporation is definitely boosting the product absorption. My skin is retaining a lot more hydration. It's got a lot more elasticity. It is registering as being a little bit more visibly younger. Now, obviously, these devices, they are not 100%. You know, it's not clinical settings. Everything from the humidity levels in the air to the amount of water that I've been drinking. All of these things can impact the kind of results you're going to get with this because, like I said, it's not a clinical test. It's a home user test. But I've tried to keep things as close as possible. Technologically, this is telling me that the Electroporation is working better, and like I said, visibly I can see with my own eyes this side definitely is a little bit more rejuvenated, youthful, juicy. So I guess that's about it for this one. If you want to learn any more about the Calecim Professional Serum, or you want to get your hands on the Laduora Lumeo, I'm going to link you up in the pinned comment and also in the description box. The comments are open as always, so feel free to get the conversation started. And yeah, thank you for joining me for this one today, and have a great day ahead of you, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. So till then, TJ, over and out.